objective, and it belongs to level 2. And the program is dynamic leadership. And project type is understanding your leadership style. The person who will come here should have finished questionnaire, some questionnaire. Yes, sorry. Questionnaire, and define his main types of leadership and describe to the audience. The question to this person was related to the most valuable thing for him, and as his musician, he plays guitar. This object is one Japan-made guitar. He got 8 years ago, and it was made by some famous factory, comparison workshop. And I invite to the stage Sergey Semenov with his project 4 elementary styles. Let's give him the applause.
Hello everyone. When I started this project, the website, the Toastmasters website, offered me a test. I passed it, and it showed me scores for 8 different leadership styles. And to my great surprise, these 8 styles are not really different. They are not isolated and can be combined in random ways. And for me, as an actual leader of the team, this information was not to say useless, but it's difficult to understand how to apply all this information to a real case, because in the whole world it seems that there is no clear instruction of it. So I can't call myself a really outstanding supervisor, but today I want to propose an alternative scheme that I learned from Burbank and Google about these leadership styles. That's not a silver bullet, but a set of scientific facts about situations and right behavior in them. One day it opened my eyes on supervision and leadership, and so it can help you to level up your leadership skill. So let's get started. First of all, leadership is not about being the smartest person in the room. In fact, it's about getting things done and interacting with your team members. Obviously, every team member requires different approach. And to find this approach, you need to measure his level of motivation, I want, and level of expertise, I can. When both of these levels are low, I'd better ask myself a question. What did I drink before hiring him? Because he doesn't want to work, he doesn't know anything. Do I really need to work with him? But you know, life is a complex thing, and it happens more than often. In fact, every person who meets a task for the first time most likely fits into this category. The leader is supposed to provide the most detailed work algorithm to this man, like do this, and this, and this, and this. And you're supposed to provide as much control as you can. In a perfect case, you need to sit nearby and do the work together. Yes, that's micromanagement. And that's not a bad thing. That's just a really effective style in this case. In some time, your employee or a team member is getting used to this kind of task, not nervous anymore, maybe even likes certain parts of it, but still doesn't understand what he's doing. In our terms, his motivation increased, but his expertise, he still can screw up if you turn away soon enough. So at this point, you need to explain why he's doing all these things. do this because, and so on. Maybe that wouldn't replace a higher education, but it certainly gives some background to him. There must be a moment when you stop giving detailed instructions. Your team member now is left to his own devices and most likely looks frustrated because before he had no need to think about what to do, and now he has it. Time to show some support to him by saying, "Don't worry, my friend. You can ask me if something is unclear. And don't be afraid to make mistakes, because you'll 100% do them." And one day, this man is motivated enough and is skillful enough to accomplish complex goals. And now the only right way of dealing with him is delegating. Once you try to micromanage him, you fail and lose this person. You don't need to say anymore, like, do this and this and this, or do this because and do this because. Now the only right thing is do please. This scheme is a scientific fact that works in large enterprises on a daily basis, and every person you are interacted with fits in one of these categories. Level up. Your leadership skill has just increased. Thank you.